Hi, I'm Janine.
And I'm Sherelle.
And today we're going to make a super awesome Halloween paper mache pumpkin.
That's right. Now the supplies you need to make your paper mache pumpkin include paint, paintbrushes, plates, a marker, and an X-Acto knife. Now make sure you have your parents help you when it comes to using the X-Acto knife.
Yes, we want to always be safe. Some other materials are balloons, rubber bands, and this big bowl is starch. And don't forget the paper mache strips. And this is recycled newspapers.
So what you're going to do is blow up the balloon and then strap rubber bands around it to get the pumpkin shape.
So let's get started on the paper mache.
So we're going to take our strips of newspaper, dunk it into the liquid starch.
Oh, you know what? This takes, yeah, it's a little messy. So have your table covered.
Place the paper over the balloon. Now you're gonna make multiple layers over the balloon so you get a nice, thick, strong paper mache pumpkin.
You know what? This reminds me of a Halloween tradition.
Ooh, what's that?
We used to always craft, but more importantly, we had a large family. So we would always make our costumes.
Oh, fun.
One year, I was Pocahontas, and I made my costume out of an old sheet. I did get my mom's permission. I didn't have to sew anything because I used thread to weave through the holes in the costume to make it fun. I made moccasins also. It was one thing I remember from my childhood.
That's a really great sustainable idea for a Halloween costume. When I was a little girl, I used to go to thrift stores and to garage sales and buy old bridesmaid dresses and prom dresses and dress up as beauty queens and princesses. I think for the first, probably about 10 years of my life, I must have been a princess or a prom queen every single year.
You know what? Why didn't I think of that?
Pocahontas is so much better.
Well, the good thing is...
Oh, what's that?
What is that? Oh, it's Abby and Evan, our interns. Hey, guys.
We were just playing a game of ping pong and
then Evan just lost it.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. But guess what?
What?
We have a fun game for you. You want to play?
I love pictures.
All right.
It's about Halloween. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
We need your help
Okay.
to set the stage. All right. We're gonna see what you have here. You wanna play games? We have one for you. All right, I'm gonna give you one, a scary spider, and one
Okay.
for you, Evan.
All right.
Now this is kind of a Halloween relay race.
Okay.
What you're gonna do is use your straw to blow the spider across the table to the finish line.
Okay.
Once the spider reaches it there, you're gonna take one of these large popsicle sticks, put it in your mouth, and put candy corn on it. And you have to race back over here to
Okay.
the other finish line.
So how many candy corn?
Just fill your stick.
Okay, cool.
You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready, Abby?
You ready, Abby?
You're gonna go down.
Okay.
Ready?
3,
2, 1, go! Go, 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 go! Oh, Evan's sweet!
There's some hot air in this room.
Okay. I'm gonna put.
Oh, concentrate, concentrate.
Let's go, let's go, let's
Drop your everything back up. Evan, you won it. Good job.
Good job.
Abby, what happened?
Are we really surprised?
You let us down at the start.
Okay.
Sorry.
Everybody wins. Good job, Abby.
Well, let's get back to making our pumpkins.
Thanks for that.
Thank you for dropping in. We're gonna bring back some cool supplies. We're gonna bring back our paint. Here's dried pumpkins, so we're going to take the next step. We need our paintbrushes and our plates. All right.
So what you're going to do now is use the marker and draw a face onto your pumpkin.
Make it scary, make it funny, whatever you do, use your imagination. Be as creative as you want.
Now, once the face is drawn on your pumpkin, you'll want to use the X-Acto knife.
But remember, have your parent or an adult help you with this step. So I'm going to take the X-Acto knife and use it to carve out my design. Wow, I'm already scared.
You know, while we're making these pumpkins, it really reminds me about some great ideas when it comes to making Halloween costumes and trick-or-treating to make it Halloween super sustainable.
You know what? Me too. Something similar to when I made my Pocahontas costume and I used an old sheet. You can do the same thing. Another cool tip is to use recyclable bags.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I used a pillowcase because it filled my bag and I came home with a lot of goodies.
Oh, yeah, that's a really, really good idea.
Yeah.
You know, also, when you're gonna go out trick-or-treating, it's a good idea to go out in your neighborhood. Don't carpool anywhere, get a group of friends together and trick-or-treat in your neighborhood.
Okay.
And don't forget, Halloween candy wrappers are totally not recyclable.
You know, I didn't know that. So thank you for that green tip.
So is your pumpkin all ready?
Yes, it is. Let's see, let me just cut right here and look at that.
Whoa, super
Very
spooky.
cool. Do you like it?
Arrgh. Uh-oh.
Oh no, are they back?
Again.
Okay, guys.
Guys.
More ping pong?
I know, I'm messy.
Well, we have another really great game for you to play that's super spooky.
Are you up for the challenge?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. Help us move the materials. All right.
All right.
We're gonna use a blindfold
Okay.
And mini bow
and
tie.
bow ties.
Okay.
Guess what this game is?
Pinning the bow tie on the
Oven.
skeleton.
Well, you know what? I think we gave you some clues. Let's get started. Abby, you go first.
Okay.
We want you to have the
bow
lead.
tie. Open your hand. Walk you over.
Envision the scary skeleton.
I'm gonna spin you around 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Now find the skeleton.
You're warm.
Yeah.
You're getting cold.
Yeah.
Ice cold.
No.
Ice cold.
Abby, that's
Turn it.
shells.
Turn around, Abby.
Turn around.
All right. We're gonna help
Okay,
you.
we're gonna have to help you. Okay, you're actually okay. Oh, this is the wall.
There you go.
There you go.
You're red hot.
Now think about how tall the skeleton is compared to where the bow tie needs to go.
And how short you are.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's pin it.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect. Yay!
Wonderful. All right, my turn.
All right. It's all right. That's why we call it a game.
Okay.
You're going to play fair this time,
I'm
right?
gonna play fair.
All right.
Okay. Hand, bow tie.
Okay.
Ready? Walk you over. Okay. 3 spins. Ready?
Give him 4
1,
spins.
4 spins. 2, 3, 4.
Where am I? Oh.
Now try to envision the skeleton.
Bones.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh!
Close enough.
Evan kind of got it more on the skeleton. I think he might win this one.
He did. That was a fashion statement. Good job,
Thanks you
guys.
guys for stopping by.
Thank you for playing.
For sure. Have fun with the rest of your.
We're gonna get back to crafting. Remember these scary guys? You're gonna put some finishing touches on your pumpkins. At this point, it's all nice and dry and ready to be painted.
Okay, a spare plate in here for us to put the paint on.
Let's see.
Some orange paint.
I think I want a green
Make sure.
pumpkin. Again, anything goes at this part. Use your imagination.
Maybe
Do not feel restricted
the stop.
by the design. I want a green pumpkin. So the green pumpkin puts me in the mind of sustainability.
Oh, thinking green, huh?
I am. Do you have any green tips for us or sustainable tips for us on how to keep our pumpkin parties as green as possible?
So if you're throwing a Halloween party, one thing that you can do is buy local and organic snacks and food to serve at your party.
Yeah.
You can also use reusable cups, plates, napkins instead of paper ones. But if you decide to use paper ones, make sure they're compostable.
And you know what? Have recycle bins handy.
Oh, good idea. And don't forget, if you're not throwing a Halloween party and you're going to someone else's Halloween party, carpool to that party.
Okay, I will. I will. Save gas, save energy.
Okay.
So we're going to finish up the painting. Remember, you can use all kinds of different objects to make your pumpkin as scary and as happy as you want.
How about we show what a completed pumpkin looks like?
All right. Let this one dry. Ta-da! Look at that, guys.
Ooh, that's
Your
spooky.
completed, scary, funny, happy, amazing pumpkin.
And you can reuse it year after year as long as it holds up without having to buy new decor for Halloween.
That's right. It is sustainable.
And what you can also do is purchase these battery-operated candles at the dollar store and put them inside of your pumpkin to make it into a glowing jack-o'-lantern. Just make sure you use battery-operated ones. Don't use real candles.
But another thing you can do is poke a hole in the bottom, get a string of battery-operated lights, stick it in there, and have a nice glowing pumpkin.
So, Janine, what are you gonna do with your pumpkin?
Well, I'm going to get it glowing, and then I'm going to sit it next to the candy bowl on my porch and let it scare all of the kids.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I think I might make mine into a scarecrow and put it on my fence to keep the crows away.
Okay.
Well, we'd like to thank you guys for stopping by today and helping us make these wonderful pumpkins. This is a great example of how you can make any holiday, including Halloween, sustainable.
Definitely. Thank you for joining us, and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!